What's up, world? It's Mark A. Sanchez coming at you again for Tag. I wanted to drop this special Father's Day type video for you. Kind of call it a Dad's Day. I like to call it Dad's Day because I never called my dad father. I called him Dad. Thinking back on my dad, I just want to share something. My dad, growing up, I thought my dad hated me. I thought he didn't like me. Growing up, I thought he was my enemy. He was out to get me. And as time passed, I began to see Dad as a not just as somebody that was coming down on me, always being hard on me, always correcting me, but I began to see him as a man. As I got older, he became like a friend. I began to see Dad like a friend. I got along with him in a different way. The relationship began to change. And then when I got really older, not that I'm real old yet, but as the relationship progressed, Dad and I, he became my hero. I began to look up to Dad. I began to look back and understand why Dad did some of the things he did. Like I said before on the first video, Dad was a 13-year-old kid who ran away from home, grew up in the city of Mexico. So he went through a lot of things. He was in prison. I don't know what for, I don't know all the details, but he went through some things, and I believe he didn't deal with those things. But Dad did the best he knew how to do when he was raising a kid. And everything that Dad did made me who I am today. And I can appreciate all those things that my dad did. I said, thank you, Dad. Dad's not here right now. He passed away. But I said, man, thank you, Dad, for everything you did. Thank you for being hard on me. And I try to take everything good that my dad did and apply it to my life today in raising my kids. I know I'm not going to be the best father, but I hope that one day my son, my child, my children can look back and say, you know what, Dad? You did the best you know how to do. Thank you. And on this day, I like to say, Happy Dad's Day. Dads out there, you're doing a great job. Keep doing what you do. And we got to just, as fathers, this goes out to the fathers out there, you got to do the best that you know how to do. Take the good things that your parents had, the good things your parents did, and apply them today. Take the bad things that they did, the things you didn't see as being good, and don't let those things come into the way you raise your kids nowadays. Let that be the past. Let go of those things and look at the good things, the positive things. I say thanks a lot to you, dads. Keep your head up. Keep doing what you do. Dads, I love you. Much respect for you. Hats off to you. Kids out there, make sure you tell your dad Happy Dad's Day. Give him a big hug. And appreciate those little things that seem like they don't mean a lot. I remember the little things that Dad made me do. He made me learn to appreciate what I do. To do the best that I can every time I put my hand to something. So take care. Enjoy your Dad's Day. And remember, Tag, you're it.
And I love my dad, he didn't need to stick around, but he did for me and my sisters and my mom. And honestly, that's a rare thing where I'm from. I'm running from my past, I'm trying to run into my future. I used to get picked on, girls called me a loser, but now I'm coming up, don't confuse me with the other side. I love my dad, he didn't need to stick around, but he did for me and my sisters and my mom.